You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on a Labor Day. How you doing, Dan?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to you guys.
Well, hello.
Because we're going against the grain here. It's Labor Day, but here we are, man. We're
laboring away.
We are working. We're doing what we do. And a lot of people, things get kind of lost as time goes on.
Yeah.
What is Labor Day? How is it? What's the deal? What's it for, really?
Yeah.
And it's right here, United States of America. It is, of course, a public holiday. Celebrated first Monday in September, honors the American labor movement, the contributions that workers have made to the development, growth, endurance, strength, security, prosperity, productivity, laws, sustainability, persistent structure, and well-being of the country.
Nice.
There you go.
And you get the day off work, a lot of people.
And there you go. It's also a phenomenal time to get in on doorbuster deals on mattresses and lazy-boy recliners.
Of course it is.
There you go. Prices have never been lower, except like last year.
And since we're not going to be getting on the Labor Day bandwagon sale stuff, it's also World Coconut Day.
I had no idea.
Look what I have over here, Dan.
You put the lime in the coconut, don't you?
Well, there's no lime in this coconut. I got this sent to me from a really nice dude. I'm going to be talking to him here in a little bit because he sent me cookies. So,
wow.
Finsters toasted coconut, and I'm going to hand these over to Dan to try those. Do you like coconut? Hand that over there.
Yes, he said he.
Finsters.
I tried one. And I looked on the back. It's all like healthier stuff. There's no cornstarch, syrup stuff, whatever in the back. It's like better than a lot of other things. So
there's a little cartoon bear on the package. He looks like he's been tweaking under a bridge.
So I'll ask him about his meth bear mascot. What do you think of those? Those are pretty darn good, aren't they?
Dang it, John. Those are marvelous.
They are.
They really are.
I might send those home with you. They are darn good. And I'm going to be chatting with somebody from the Finster company. I got an email here somewhere from them, so I'll be reaching out to them on this Labor Day because it's also World Coconut Day. You're listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on Sunny 93.3.
Before you know it, Christmas will be here. Are you ready? If you plan to use a credit card while shopping, make sure you have the very best credit card for you. It's free to click around and see what we can do for you at bettercreditcards.net. We have options from many different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thank you for listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
I'd like to say good morning to Ranger Dan, but he's not here right now, so we're going to have to call him.
We should really call.
Absolutely. He's running the Ranger Dan Child Labor Day Weekend Camp.
Yes, it is. And I'm sure it's quite the scenario down there.
We're going to call and see how things are going. Hello, Ranger Dan?
Is he there? Dan?
Oh, wait, I hear something in the background there.
Keep working, those hands aren't going to make themselves.
Ranger Dan?
Hey, Punchy, you hear sirens?
Is everything okay?
It does not sound as though everything's okay.
Wow.
Well, we're going to have to talk to Ranger Dan tomorrow.
I cannot wait to hear what was going on at that camp.
Sounds like he's going to have one heck of an update for us. Again, this weekend he had Ranger Dan's Child Labor Day Weekend. All of the details on that on his Facebook page. Thanks for listening to Sunny 93.3.
If you have a drug problem, don't let it ruin your life. You can be in treatment as soon as tomorrow, and you can start to get clean in as little as 7 days. Take the first step to get drugs out of your life at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything, so you really have nothing to lose. Timeforrehab.com. Start your new life. You deserve it. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thank you for listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris, how you doing, sir?
Hey, good. Heidi, how are you?
Super duper. How are you?
Fine. John.
Hi, Dan.
This is a big deal, and we are involved in this, and darn it, we're pretty darn excited about it, and we're pretty pleased about it. Again, we're going to hang a little hard left here. The construction of the new State Veterans Cemetery in Sioux Falls, set to begin a week from today.
Yeah.
It's going to be the groundbreaking. We're going to be out there. Sunny 93.3 will be out there. We've been invited, providing sound, hanging around, doing whatever we can to make the event just as big and great as it can be. My close personal friend, Governor Christy Nome.
She'll be on hand that day.
Yeah, and I may have mentioned we almost had coffee together.
You were in the same room?
That was well over a year ago. It was
You're both
awesome.
wearing black.
South Dakota Department of Veterans Affairs, the groundbreaking for the first ever state cemetery scheduled for 9 o'clock, 9 in the morning, a week from today, September 9th.
9 at 9.
Exactly. The cemetery will be constructed on property north of Interstate 229 and Interstate 90, the interchange off Slip Up Creek Road in 477th Avenue.
I hope they change
It's
the
a
name.
long time coming.
Just
It is.
punch it up, yeah, because public's invited. Be nice, show your support, come out, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, and there's been a lot of things going on. This has been in the makings for a number of years.
It's going to be really cool. That is 1 week from today, so hopefully we'll get a chance to see some folks there.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, the city actually ponied up the land for this, which
Nice.
was really nice. But of course, there's all kinds of ththings that need to be done to make it proper.
Right.
And
Yeah.
make it pay homage to what it's meant for. In fact, most recently, Kevin and Maren, the Nyberg's Ace Hardware. And I was talking to Kevin, and I think it was back in May, I believe. They just did a little, hey, would you like to up your little purchase here, round it up to the next dollar? They just did a little roundup for a month, and I got a check for $19,000 for this.
Nice.
So, yeah, they're looking for donations, and if you'd like to help, come on out next Monday at 9 o'clock for the groundbreaking and say, hey, we'll be there. And, pitch in. This is really a great deal. Very cool. Long time coming, so we're pretty excited about that.
Very, very cool. Again, we're going to have some information on our Facebook page to tell you more about that. Coming up in a bit, we're going to be talking coconuts. It's World Coconut Day, in addition to it being Labor Day right here on Sunny 93.3.
The average household has thousands of dollars in credit card debt. If you find yourself in that position and you're making minimum payments, you could be in debt for a long time. Make sure you have the very best card with the very best rates at bettercreditcards.net. We work with different banks and different credit card companies who put out their best offers to earn your business. See if we can help you get a better credit card at bettercreditcards.net, bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Today is World Coconut Day, and we've got Don from Finsters joining us. Don, how you doing, man?
Doing fantastic. It's not just national. No, we're going world on the Coconut Day.
And I think that's really cool. And coconut is one of those things that there are people out there who are huge fans of coconut. And then there are some people who think they don't like coconut. But I think if they give it a try, they probably like it a lot more than they realize.
Well, it's really interesting, too, because we think, coconut is a fruit, which is weird because you think coconut. But really, coconuts, they're so versatile. I mean, the oil and milk is used in cooking and frying and soaps and cosmetics and, of course, eating, And I think people, you're right, it's a nice, sweet, a natural ingredient in a lot of different recipes, and I think people kind of overlook it a little bit.
And I remember the first time I ever used coconut oil to cook with, because I remember thinking, this is just weird. Everything's going to taste like coconuts. Well, no, it doesn't taste like coconuts when you're using coconut oil. But I actually love coconut, and I love the flavor of coconut. And thank you, guys. You sent over a couple of packages of Finsters for us to try them for World Coconut Day. And I got to tell you, these things are darn good, man.
Oh, I appreciate that, and we give a little bit of different twist. It's the toasted coconut Finster cookies, but yeah, I mean, we're really proud of the ingredients we have, and all our flavors, from key lime pie to chocolate chip to vanilla bean, actually, but it's all non-GMO. So, we talk about cookies and sweets, but Finsters, we're using zero corn syrup. We're using no artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, and so we feel good about it that when parents and kids have a bite, that they're getting something that you can find in your pantry. Really, all the ingredients.
That is fantastic. Now, where can people find Finsters if they want to go out and pick up and celebrate World Coconut Day with us today by having some Finsters? Where do they find them?
Walgreens, Hy-Vee, Walmart, Target, Sam's Club. We're all over the place, but even on Amazon, and you can go there and pick up any different flavors. But go to Finsters.com or Facebook Finster Cookies and just see all the and we have a lot of recipes and all the things you can do with Finster cookies.
And I've got a recipe here for Finster's Coconut Pound Cake. I'm going to share that on our Facebook page today. Since today is World Coconut Day, we're going to give you at least one awesome recipe that you can try. And Don, I appreciate you taking some time to chat with me. And are there, with Finster's, how many, is there just the one variety, or do you guys have multiple varieties?
We have chocolate chip, the toasted coconut, of course, vanilla bean, key lime pie, brownie batter, lemon, cinnamon, blueberry. I mean, a lot of different. So someone's going to find, probably more than one, but 2, 3, 4 flavors they're going to love.
That is fantastic. And all of the information at Finsters.com. I'll throw a link to that on our Facebook page as well. Don, thank you again, sir, and happy World Coconut Day.
Hey, thank you, and go nuts, I guess.
Absolutely. Again, today is World Coconut Day. It's Labor Day too, but it's also World Coconut Day. So I'm going to celebrate that one because, Labor Day doesn't have a delicious treat that comes with it. So celebrate with me. World Coconut Day. I've got all the information to get Finsters at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
If you can't have a drink without it leading to another drink and another drink, maybe it's time to get help. There are programs designed to help take alcohol out of your life for good at timeforrehab.com. Don't let a drinking problem spill over into other areas of your life. Get help to quit drinking and start living the life you truly deserve at timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. You are listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities. Fabulous. They are fabulous. Over the years, I've met so darn many celebrities, and
they're always fabulous.
It's just incredible. We just wrapped up a Labor Day kind of deal. Of course, I was on the phone with my long time best friend, Keanu Reeves. He's got a lot going on. He's got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
I saw some
coming
behind
up.
the scenes pictures the other day.
Matrix 4 has been green-lighted.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna be doing that. And if you are into movies, if you plan on going to a movie, if my friend Keanu isn't in it, don't even light out the cash. Don't even bother.
I'm not going unless Keanu Reeves is in it.
As he's been a friend of mine since he starred in Goonies. So
it's not even in. Okay.
And of course, he, big splash in Sandlot. He did the Star Trek film franchise.
He's done.
And he was awesome in all of them. He's so good, you don't even know it's him.
Oh, my God. He is good, man.
So I don't have any real news or gossip or anything. Okay. It's kind of a down day. I'm just saying, if you have that disposable income, getting entertained, it's not inexpensive. I mean, movies these days. Not. If you hit the concession stand, you're out, $5,000-$6,000 if you bring in the kids.
It's insane.
So if Kino's not in the credits, don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to the theater to go to a movie recently?
Oh gosh.
What would be the last movie you saw at the
theater?
theater?
A great question.
What's the last movie you saw at the theater, Heidi?
Isn't that interesting? I don't even remember.
Something about the Beatles. I don't even.
It's called Yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
It wasn't really.
And it was amazing.
Because Kino wasn't in it, right?
It was not a good movie.
Right?
The last movie I went to see was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And it was
the Quentin Tarantino movie with
Keanu Reeves was really good in that too.
Yeah, see, they cast Brad Pitt and Canaprio Leo Lenny. That who's that
Leonardo
kid?
DiCaprio.
Yeah. You tell me Kino could have played both parts.
He could have.
Hello.
He could have probably
easily
done that.
Split screen it, get it done.
Well, Dan, thank you again. We'll chat again tomorrow.
It was really sincerely the least I could do.
We appreciate you listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on Labor Day right here on Sunny 93.3.